Family feud erupts. Towanda and Tamar Braxton's Birdman lie and theft claims revealed. All right, you guys, we're back with another video. Today we're going to talk about how Miss E is begging Tamar not to do anything to Towanda because she's been caught stealing again. And I don't ever want to go in on anyone's mother. You guys know how I feel about my mother. Miss E plays a very big, important role as far as the Ashley and Lauren situation. And so they're not even protecting Mikey. I guess they are to a certain extent, but more importantly, they're protecting their mother. I mean, after all, she's 77 years old. All that stuff with Ashley and Lauren is in the past. I'm struggling with it as a blogger because if you're the victim, if you're Ashley and Lauren and you had to deal with this, you deserve the right to talk about it. But if it's going to really make your grandmother look bad, what do you do? I mean, like every mother, Miss E has made mistakes. My mother has made mistakes. You only do what you think at the time is best for your children. And if you do that and it still turns out really bad, your decision, should you still have to face the consequences? I struggle with it every day. I really support Tamar and Tony. You can't blame someone for wanting to protect their mother. So yes, I know what the other family secrets are, and I will not expose them. If someone else does, I will confirm it, but I don't want to. She's the matriarch of the family. Let's leave it at that. I mean, Miss E has really made some mistakes in her life with her children. I mean, don't we all? But I don't make those kind of mistakes. I'm not saying I'm better, but certain mistakes are worse than others. And another mistake that she has made, she kind of made Tony Braxton financially responsible for all the siblings. She would always say when she first got her record deal, when you make it, make sure you come back and get your sisters. For what? Tony made it. Why do I have to go get them bums? They're responsible for their own life. And she just drilled it into Tony. And every time Tony did it, it made her bankrupt. And that includes everything that's happening today. If there was no Tony Braxton, there would be no reality TV. There would be no way that these women could take care of themselves, except for Tamar. Towanda and Trina will be mooches until the day they are no longer with us. And that's just one of many problems that Miss E keeps wanting everyone to overlook. She doesn't want them to talk about serious issues and come to serious resolutions. She just wants them to argue and then act like it didn't happen the next day. And that's just no way to be the matriarch of a family. At least it's not for me. I need to be heard.
See, I can't take it. It's too much. Simple things. You want to argue over that? Tell me, what is wrong? What's wrong? It's too much.
I mean, she absolutely, without a reasonable doubt, know what's wrong. And I don't think she knows how to handle it. But you can't ask people to be the sacrificial lamb, okay, and the one that takes everyone's dirt and just gets stumped on and just, turn the other cheek. It's almost like she doesn't want them to be grown women. She wants them to be like little kids when they were little, and if she tells you don't worry about it or don't talk about it, you're not supposed to do it. She doesn't even include that these women have spouses and their own families. It's like she just wants them all to remain children and act the way that they did when they were little. And you can't do that. They're adults now with their own families, and they're supposed to put their families first. And as your children get older, like in every family, there's differences. And some are going to be more successful than others, and some are going to be liars, and you have to come to terms with that. And, you can't keep treating them like they're all children under one roof. And they're not even grateful mooches. Towanda is so jealous of Tamar, it's not even funny. And she will do and say anything, absolutely any and everything, to make Tamar look bad. She's jealous of her looks. She's jealous of her career, her music career. She's jealous of everything, just absolutely everything. So when they released that trailer of Tamar saying that Towanda has stolen from her, and she was looking worse than she ever has, she had to come up with something. So the rumor is it's Towanda putting out these Birdman and Tamar rumors, because she doesn't want to be caught again stealing. Think about it. She's the only person in that family with a criminal record. It's an undeniable fact that Towanda got arrested from stealing checks from her employer and then forgerizing the checks. The woman is a hardcore, straight-up thief. There's also something very weird going on with this house that her and Sean lived in. This is the same house that she was trying to include in her bankruptcy, but remember, the judge did not let the bankruptcy go through. So all of a sudden she puts Sean's name on the title. For what? And why would he want his name on the title? And then I start thinking, how much money does he have? I have never heard of any of the music that he has produced. No shade. I'm just being real. And if he has produced some hits, please let me know if you know of any. Because at the end of the day, I really don't have a problem with Sean. Not at all. I think he's quirky, a man that beats to his own drum. But that doesn't equal criminal. It doesn't equal pedophile. I found it very funny that when the sisters say that they are uncomfortable with Sean's relationship with her daughter Brooke, that she automatically jumped on Sean's side, especially when the family has a history of hiding pedophiles, protecting them, not even hiding, protecting pedophiles. They do. They have a strong track record of protecting pedophiles. But besides that claim, I can't really find anything horrible about Sean. I think he has a really good personality. He's way more approachable and likable than Towanda. But with that being said, why did Towanda put your name in her home? It doesn't make any sense. And why would Towanda let Tamar put the down payment down on her home? She can't stand Tamar. Remember, she had to go to therapy a couple times because of her jealousy issues over Tamar. And if you hated Tamar that much, Towanda, why take money from her? So now you're going around claiming that Tamar is having an affair with Birdman. Oh my gosh. And people are believing it. First of all, I like Birdman a little bit. He's all right. I just don't think he's the most handsome thing. He's short too in person. And he's tatted all up, tattoos everywhere. And then he kind of doesn't know how to talk. I've heard people have Louisiana accents, but his is bad for even people from Louisiana. Then he does dumb shit like go on the Breakfast Club with his arms folded and tells Charlamagne the God, you gonna put some spec on my name. Not respect, spec. Put some spec on my name.
I want to start this shit off straight, telling all three of y'all stop playing with my name.
Let's go on there, let's go.
Stop playing with my fucking name. Nigga, when my name come up, respect it.
All right, calm down. You want spec? I'll give you spec. Are you that upset, Birdman, because he called you broke? And so upset that you dropped the R and the E? Put some spec on your name? Anyway, so it was a big deal when Tamar went to the verses with Birdman, and everyone's saying that, oh, she's having an affair, or she was flirting with him, or something about that relationship doesn't seem right. Even though when they got to verses, Birdman called Tony on the FaceTime and talked to both of them, okay?
Right.
Hey,
You killed it, man.
baby, I was trying to go crazy. I wanted to
No,
call
the
him.
nigga, Tony, the nigga was the #1 trending topic. I tried to tell him, I showed him. He don't know what that is. I'm like,
I don't know that.
bro, you the #1 trending topic in the world. Well, bitch, come on, Tony Braxton, bitch.
Look at her. She thinks
She look good.
fan talk, TV. Stop acting like you all that, baby. Because you
Don't
is
say
all
that
that.
because she is all
No,
that.
she is all
Look at that big old beautiful house you done bought my sister.
She all that. She all.
But I think it's easier for people just to believe what they're told. Towanda put those rumors out there because she's deflecting. Because we know this big episode is coming up and it's going to be revealed that, girl, you are still stealing from people. So rumors are you done stole from your mama. You done stole from your employers. You done stole from Andre. And now you're stealing from Tamar, the one person you can't stand. And then when she outs you, you don't know what to say. So you come back with, you slept with people that Tony has dated. Girl, stop. I don't want to talk about that right now. See, this is what people do to get you to deflect. Did you or did you not steal money again from another sister? Period. And until you put some spec on that, I don't want to hear about nothing else. She's been going around town, doing interviews, saying any and everything that she can to make Tamar look bad. But we're not looking at Tamar bad. We're looking at your ass bad. So listen to this interview that's got the whole family arguing with each other yet again. And then I'll tell you Tamar's response after I let you hear it. And also, this is an interview where the brat was in attendance and she did not bring up the Birdman.
Now, there was somebody missing at the wedding. Now, I don't know who was missing at the wedding. They said there was one person missing from that fabulous wedding. So tell me, honey, so what happened and where do you stand now with that missing person?
Well, may Tracy rest in peace because Tracy was not there. I missed her immensely, and parts of her was definitely a part of the wedding. Like we had hummingbirds everywhere. You'll be able to see it when you watch the show.
Again, didn't nobody ask her about Tracy? He asked her about Tamar, but I told y'all she's coming for Tracy's estate because that's the only way anyone can put up with her from the audience. The public does not like Towanda. So when she mentions Tracy, everyone's defenses go down.
I can't wait to see
real hummingbirds?
No, but just because Tracy loved hummingbirds.
Oh, okay.
You know, and she said that, you know, she wanted us to get necklaces with her remains in it with hummingbirds, and that's what we do.
And I see y'all
everything
wearing
is
those necklaces. So
Yes,
that's
everything.
cute.
We take her
Beautiful.
everywhere we go. So she was there at the wedding, and it was pretty challenging not having her there because Tracy
I can
was
imagine.
always the life of the party, you know, and I was the only girl who never had a wedding. So this was the first time that a sister,
big moment.
had a wedding, and then the sister wasn't there willingly, not wanting to be there. So that.
Again, he did not ask your mooching ass about Tracy. He asked you about Tamar. But again, you have to ride off of Tracy's reputation because your reputation is that of a thief and a con artist. Now let's listen to her lie one more time as to why Tamar wasn't at the wedding. She forgets the part that you uninvited her.
You know, and I was the only girl who never had a wedding. So this was the first time that a sister,
big moment.
had a wedding, and then the sister wasn't there willingly, not wanting to be there. So that was very challenging.
So we're going to see that on the show, the wedding.
You definitely have to see all of that on the show.
Did you wear white?
I can't wear white. I got two children.
Oh, well, girl, people wear white, baby.
I can't wear white. I think my mama was like, you better not wear white.
So I know Mama eat old school.
Right.
She gonna tell you what it is.
Was Tamar there?
In spirit.
Okay, but she did do the season of the show.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw the first episode.
I
that aired,
did,
but
and
yeah, she
it
saw
made
that.
my nerves bad.
Really?
Yeah, because I love y'all. Like when I saw Tamar and Tony jumped up in Tamar's face and they both stood up, I was like, oh Lord, like we don't never want to see that. We don't want to see them fighting like that. So I feel like Tony is like the calm one. She's the oldest, so she's like.
Again, seems like the brat was more concerned and had no idea that that post was out there from her, supposedly from her talking about Tamar dating Birdman. Ridiculous, Towanda. You gotta step your game up. You a dumb old ass terrible con artist. Towanda is really, really disgusting. She's a disgusting ass thief. And I feel that Tamar needs to take her ass to court. Go get your money back. Stop listening to your mother, with all due respect to Miss E, because Miss E, that's your sister. She didn't mean this. Stop trying to make excuses for that damn criminal that goes by the nickname Towanda. She needs to be held accountable, and her ass need to be in jail. Anyway, this is how Tamar responded. She said, heard in an interview, and I've been trying to keep it cute, but if you say one more lie, liar, I'ma empty out my clip. You need to empty out the clip. I would empty out the clip, but she's protecting her mother, and the entire family is listening to Miss E. With all due respect, I get it. She just wants her children to be, a unit and all this back and forth, but not all of your children are equal. Towanda is a proven thief and a liar. And you're asking Tamar and Tony to just turn the other cheek? With all due respect, I feel like if Miss E is going to stay out of it, then stay out of it. Stop asking people to do favors for Towanda behind her back. Stop asking Tony one more season so Towanda can get back. Stop. If you're going to be out of it, get all the way out of it. And if you're going to be in it with an opinion and telling people what to do, then you have to face what you've done also. Anyway, so that's the dilemma now, that Towanda's lying on Tamar. She's saying that she's lying on Tamar, and that she's been stealing from Tamar. And, all the arguing and back and forth, I get it. You're upset. You're mad. But arguing resolves nothing. It's time for some subpoenas. It's time for some lawsuits. If I was Tamar, and you could still love your mother and respect your mother and not drag your mother while standing up for yourself also. That's when you got to come to terms with it and say, listen, Mom, love you. I don't want to pull you in this, but let me do what I'm going to do. Because if she doesn't sue Towanda's ass and out her for being the thief that she is, Towanda's going to get worse and worse and worse. She's coming after Tracy's estate. Every time people ask her a question, she brings up Tracy. Because everybody felt sorry and sad because Tracy's no longer with us. But she's using that to make her seem like a human being. Oh, Tracy this and Tracy that. And did you tell them Tracy don't like your ass and that she called you a snake? It's getting bad, and this is getting long again. I don't want it to be too long. But that's where we stand right now. Towanda's responsible for putting those rumors out there. That's what I'm being told. And she needs to be worried about taking Tamar's money. How about that? That's how I feel about the whole situation. But if you guys want to say anything about Miss E, please be respectful. I'm trying to be really respectful. But they don't want anyone talking bad about their mom. And I get it. But I just ask, if you want to stay out of it, Miss E, then stay all the way out of it in a respectful way. But what you're doing is adding to these girls' problems. They're never going to be a unit. And you're not making Towanda and Trina accountable for the things that they do. Because, listen, there's been a big rumor out there that Trina's an alcoholic. She got arrested for DUI, and I think she's also a pill popper. But you don't want to address it. So how does anything get resolved if you want everyone to listen to the mom, but the mom is picking and choosing who gets special privileges and who doesn't? I know you love your grandchildren, but don't you see? Ashley needs to tell her truth now. And you did what you did. It's a lot out there. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. I'm getting tired of the Braxtons, but it's getting really good. And we need to hold Towanda accountable. Tamar, go ahead and leave that show. Make a deal for your own show so we don't have to watch Towanda and Trina anymore. They're two liars, and they need to be alone to think about all the things that they did. That's my opinion. Let me know down in the comment section. Until next time, bye for now.